Hi, friends. I'm gonna drink some water while I wait for you to come in. So, it's my birthday somewhere now, but not here in Washington. But I wasn't sure if I would have time to live stream tomorrow, and my family would probably prefer that I play games with them and stuff. And my husband took Sabrina to play disc golf, so this was a good time to go live. How are you guys doing? Oh, I gotta turn on all messages visible. Okay, oh my gosh. All right. So, one of my best friends. My friends, hi Nate. My friends Rob and Jen came by. They live about an hour away or so. And she, hi goat. She had this on the ground behind her and I couldn't see it. And she told me to pull the string. And I was thinking that something was gonna explode or something. So I was thinking, why do you want me to pull this string? So lately I've been writing summaries of Little House on the Prairie. So this made her think of me. And they actually had this, it's like falling apart. They had this wagon kit for a long time. It was something that Rob's aunt had. Like she collected lots of things. And with the pandemic, he finally had the time to put it together. But it's like totally falling apart. I picked it up and broke something immediately. But the reason for the $5 bill is because when Rob turned 50 this year, we went over there to surprise him, and I said, "Here's a $5 bill in honor of turning 50." He goes, "No, no, no, you don't have to give me money." I said, "Yeah, I want to give you money." So we decided we're going to keep giving the same $5 bill to each other every time we have a birthday until one of us is dead, and then it will just be buried with whoever dies. So he told me to write on it so we could keep track of which $5 bill it was. So I wrote HB on it. I didn't want to write on the money. And then Rob left a note that says, I don't think you can see it. It says defaced by Sarah. And then today he wrote happy birthday. And this says, I got you a gift. You're reading it. So tradition has officially started. And there's also Godiva chocolate inside of this, but I think it will completely fall apart if I actually reach in and get it. So this wagon made me laugh a lot. And Jen also brought me this thing called Slutty Brownies. I may have talked about that before. It is a layer of cookie dough, a layer of brownie, and there are Oreo cookies in the middle of it. And another thing that made me laugh today was I sent her this text asking, when are you coming again? And without context, this would completely confuse anyone. I said, I'm feeling very slutty and desperate for $5. I actually shared that on Twitter earlier. Thank you, Heather. I'm pretty sure it's my birthday in places like New Zealand and stuff. So, yeah, that text alone, like if I were dead and someone were reading through my text and saw the I'm feeling very slutty and desperate for $5. They would wonder what kind of life I led, for sure. So, all right, let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Nate. Hi, Goat. Hi, Vita. It's a little hard for me to see because I had another one of those days where my mask rode up into my eyes and it like scratched this eyeball really bad. So it feels really irritated and it's blurry. I constantly feel like there's something in my eye. It's so annoying. Hi, HKL. Hi, West Haven. Hi, Stace. Angel Cake. So I'm feeling very grateful for the laughs today because it's been kind of a difficult week again. Shocker. But I didn't go to the store yet to get anything festive. I still need to do that because tomorrow we have all of our church meetings on Zoom and I plan on being plenty obnoxious for that. So I feel like I should show up at the women's meeting with a tiara, and I need to make a virtual background that's all about my birthday. So last year I didn't officially have a pandemic birthday. We were very uncertain about what was going to happen. My friends took me out at midnight, and that was a surprise, and it was awesome. And then the next day, I had a friend take me to Baskin Robbins, and we went to Costco. And that was the last day that Costco had everything. Like, I bought toilet paper and laundry detergent, paper towels, just all the necessities. And I didn't buy extra of anything. I just bought the normal amount. And the very next day was when the panic shopping started, and people couldn't find stuff anymore. So, and then later that night, we went to this restaurant where they have karaoke that's for the whole family. And we had fun, but I felt nervous the entire time. I wasn't sure if it was safe or if coronavirus was in our area yet. So, people say, you got to have a real birthday last year. Yeah, technically, but it was very nerve-wracking. So I have a game called Blank Slate. And so I thought we could play this for a little bit. Not that we can officially play. Do you guys know this game? It's just a very simple game where you just fill in the blank. And we don't need the board. Keep dropping things. It comes with a bunch of little dry erase markers and little whiteboards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the cards and then don't answer until I give my answer. So example, mouth blank. So all you do is fill in the blank. So I'm going to write down my answer and then we'll see if you guys guess what I'm going to say. So this is wild and crazy. And I'll probably go to Party City later and get something festive for myself. Yes, Angel Cake, I'm gonna have a really fun background tomorrow. Okay, I wanted to make a super fun live stream with decorations and all that, but there were a couple crises this week. Okay, so mouth blank. Fill in the blank. Mouth blank. And then I'll show you if you guessed what I was going to say. Hi, John. And my family is cooking tomorrow. I'm looking forward to not cooking. I was hoping the kids would clean a ton for me today, but they went on a longish hike, and so now they're sore. So I'll probably do some more cleaning on my own. I should have asked for a nice soft chair for my birthday. One thing I said I wanted is a dinner bell because I'm tired of yelling when dinner's ready or saying, go get your brother, go get so-and-so, or feeling like I have to text whoever is upstairs at the moment. I dropped my pen. So I was thinking a dinner bell would be a lot of fun. Or annoying for others. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Jenica. Okay. Blank wash is what mouth wash actually is what the answer was. So very good to everyone who guessed wash. And I'm sorry if I ever miss anyone. It's difficult to scroll back through the comments. Okay. So now I'm going to erase it. And when you play this with a bunch of people, you get points based on, I think, how many people you match with. Hi, Pegasus. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so I think a dinner bell would be magic. I get really annoyed when I work hours on dinner and then no one's coming down and dinner's getting cold. It's irritating. Okay. P blank. What is my answer going to be? Hi, Uvu. Thank you. P blank. We have pea soup, peacock. Hi, Mafafa. I have quite a few romance scammer videos that I need to make. I just haven't had much time to do it. Okay, this is what I wrote down. P brain. No one guessed brain. So, this past week or so, my sister's entire family got coronavirus, and so, of course, that made me feel a little bit stressed out. Okay, here's a new one. Hi, Q. Thank you. Okay, body blank. Right, my sister seems to be doing okay. Her sense of taste is kind of coming back, and the kids recovered. Let's see, we have body heat. Hi, Carol. Thank you. Body shop. Body, I think, body wash. Body odor. Body aches. That would be a good one because I'm getting older. Body piercing. Body bag. Thankfully, I'm not feeling quite that morbid. Heather! My Heather? I was just thinking about you yesterday, Heather. For reals. Body image. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I put body wash. We already had an answer for wash for another one. I can do whatever I want. Oh no, I dropped it again. Okay. Let's do one more, maybe. This is more fun, obviously, when you're playing it with a bunch of people who are in the same room as you. Okay. Fried blank. Fried pickles. Q says chicken. Fried Oreos. I've never had those. Fried rice. Hi, Rachel. Rachel says chicken. Hi, Wolf. Wolf says chicken. Fried hair? Hopefully not. Did you just say Texas fried goat? Fried potatoes. Hi, Mike. I'm doing pretty okay. Fried squirrel. My friend made fried pickles one time. It's pretty good. I was surprised. And I'm not actually that big of a pickle fan. Fried A? What's fried A? Okay, the answer. Fried chicken. Oh, Fried Green Tomatoes. That is one of my favorite movies. The food fight scene is the best. I don't want to do any spoilers or anything, but oh yeah, fried eggs. That would be another good one. Okay, do another one. Security blank. Security blank. I showed it too quick. Security system. Oh, security breach. That's a good one. All right. False blank. We have false teeth, false information, false eyelashes. Well, it's going fast. False identity. Hi, Christine. Hi, Adrian. False people. False hope. Heather says teeth. Valk prints narrative. Wolf says false accusations. Oop, I went too far back. False hair. Okay, ready? False teeth. So, good guesses. I wish I had prizes for people. Oh, so I just got an email a bit ago. Oh my gosh, this thing hurts. I got a PayPal from my parents, and my mom has sent me $280 because I was born on the 28th. Now, if I had been born on the 31st, I would have even more money right now. But there is no 31st in February. So I was like, you could have sent me $2.80 because I was born on the 28th. This is very nice of them. Hi, Nicola. And my parents came by today. My mom got her second COVID shot yesterday, and usually they get their groceries on Fridays, so they got it today instead. And they usually bring us some milk with their order, which started towards the beginning of the pandemic when there was a purchase limit on the milk. So our family goes through like 10 gallons of milk per week. And so when I was only allowed to buy 2 gallons at a time, that meant I was going to be at the store very often. And so my parents said, how about we just add milk to our order because we don't drink very much milk. And then eventually the purchase limit increased, and they just kept picking it up for us just so I didn't have to go shopping as much, which is really great. And yeah, I get nervous when I'm shopping right now. And when they came over, I had some pulled pork ready for them. And my mom had asked me to make some coleslaw. And if you know how much I hate mayonnaise, like I don't even like to go near it. If Sabrina wants a sandwich with mayonnaise on it, I'm like, go ask your dad. Or you can have peanut butter. I don't want to do it. But my mom is taking a medication now that has increased her appetite, and so she was down to 88 pounds with her illness, and she was fainting. A couple weeks ago, she fainted like 4 times in one week, so that has been stressing me out a lot. Because if she breaks a bone, there's no way we'd be able to keep her at home, and it would basically be like saying goodbye to her, with there being no visitors allowed. And also my grandma was starved to death in a nursing home, basically. So we are desperate for my mom to stay at home. So I'm very, very grateful that this medication they put her on is working. She can't stay on it forever because it'll weaken her bones. But I'm thrilled that my mom has asked for specific foods, that she actually like had a craving for something. So I faced the mayonnaise and made coleslaw. Never made it. So she said, well, we've had it at family gatherings. And yeah, I'm not the one who made the coleslaw. I've never eaten coleslaw. Couldn't tell her if it tasted good. But I got a recipe from my sister, so she must have been the one who brought the coleslaw before. My husband said it was good. So, yeah, had the pork cooking all night long, and my husband said he was like waking up hungry. But I had to cook it from frozen, and they were coming at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I would have to get up really early to get that started. So just let it cook all night. And earlier this week, I made them like an entire roasted chicken with this recipe that's like an imitation of Panera's creamy shells. I stumbled upon that one day, and it has like cream and butter and all this stuff. And I I thought, okay, that'd be great because my mom She was down to 88 pounds. Now she's up to like about 98. So I have a goal to get her back up to 100. At least. So I'm hoping if we get her back up to a normal weight that the fainting will stop without the medication. That would be great. Hi, Tim. I'm pretty good. How are you? Hi, Adrian. Mayo on a squirrel? Gross. No. Hi, Heidi. Yeah, I wasn't born during a leap year. The next day was March 1st. Hi, Laura. All right, let's do one. I keep saying one more. Oh boy. Oh, hi, Liz. Thank you so much. All right, we have bull blank. I wonder what people are going to write. Okay, I wrote my answer. Let's see what creative things people come up with. Bull blank. Thank you, Tim. Sea Cruise says bull eye, bull horns. That's a good answer. Nicola said a swear. Bull car? Christine says crap. Thank you for making it clean. Thank you, Tim. Bull hockey. That's another good answer. Bull ring. Hi, Winter. Oh, Laura, thank you. Winter, we're playing a game called Blank Slate. And so you just are gonna guess what I'm gonna say. Okay, you ready for my answer? It's gonna shock some of you. Hi, Julie. This is called Blank Slate. So I just hold up this card that says bull blank, and then you're just gonna guess what I'm gonna say. So I hope this doesn't blow your squeaky clean image you have of me. But I drew a butt. Sorry, everyone. Bullhead, bull pit, bull butt. I just drew a butt just because. I knew you also thought I was going to say crap or the swear. So my kids had asked me, "What do you want for your birthday, Mom?" And I said, "A clean house." And then they said, "What do you want that we can give you?" Come on. I swear every Mother's Day, every Father's Day, that's what my husband and I say. We want a clean house. So yeah, this is a really simple game for anyone who can write. Sabrina will like whisper stuff in our ears. So she'll like be on our team, you know. Now to see if I can get everything back in the box. Let's see if I can put the cards in the right way. My favorite game, though, was Loaded Questions. Jenica says, "You knew people's answers to bull wouldn't be G-rated." Have you guys watched any good movies lately? Okay, if you just got here a little while ago, this is what my friends Rob and Jen brought me because of my recent hobby of writing summaries of Little House on the Prairie episodes. And Rob put this model together. It is very fragile. Lots of things have broken off already. So there's a thing. And then Rob and I have started a tradition of giving each other the same $5 bill on each other's birthdays until one of us dies, at which point we will be buried with it. So, hi, Benz. Now that we've defaced the money, we can't put it back into circulation because, well, just because. So, anyway, I really like the bow on the side. Do you guys ever watch Little House on the Prairie? Like, when I was a kid and I saw Little House, it was usually because I was homesick from school, and I usually didn't stay awake from it, for it. I would doze off a lot. And I just didn't have the same appreciation for it that I do now. Oh my gosh, the Olsen family, they are horrible. They are horrible, horrible. Well, the dad is actually okay, but somehow, I don't know how he ended up with his wife. Maybe like 4 people lived in the town, and that was the only person to marry. I don't know. Oh, bullfrog. That would be good. Thank you, Nicola. So, there's also something I've been meaning to do. I'm afraid if I set this down, it's just gonna completely fall apart. I never watched the Waltons. When I was a kid, I loved The Cosby Show and Family Ties. We watched Cheers. Charles in Charge. Charles in Charge was another one I watched a lot when I was like homesick. I got sick a lot. Like, I would puke for weeks on end. So, those were good times. Alright, I bought this a long time ago. Deep Purifying Charcoal Bubble Mask. It says it's made for sensitive skin, so I guess we'll find out. You might remember that I did a video about a grapefruit face product, and did not go well. Let's see. Did I also say that I watched Different Strokes? I watched that one. There was a show called Boomerang with puppets. And oh yeah, I loved the Brady Bunch too. And my mom didn't like me to watch Boomerang because the puppets would tell each other to shut up. It was on early on Sunday mornings. And there was this one morning where I got up and, so you have to like do this on the package. I got up and I turned on Boomerang as quiet as the TV would go. And then my mom yelled from upstairs, "Sarah, are you watching Boomerang?" Yes. There was also a time, so there weren't very many channels when I was a kid, and cable TV was like this exciting thing. And we had the TV guide that would tell us what was on, and my parents were going on a date. Yes, the facts of life. My parents were going on a date, and I wanted to watch Dracula. And they said, "No, you can't watch Dracula." And they told me I could watch Laurel and Hardy. But it turned out the TV guide was wrong. This thing is really slimy. I don't remember anything about Barney Miller, but I think my parents watched it. I can't open this thing. You're supposed to open it and put it on your face. I'm gonna like rip this thing. Yeah, the best Family Times or Family Ties episode was when the mom, is it Meredith? She went into labor in the middle of a telethon, and she was singing. Oh yeah, I remember seeing some Welcome Back, Kotter. I can't open this. So yeah, so she was in the middle of singing, and then she had a contraction, and she starts screaming. And of course, there's a snowstorm, so they have difficulty getting her to the hospital, too. Those are the kinds of shows that made us, terrified of going into sudden, extreme labor. Okay, I finally got it open. I didn't appreciate MASH as a kid. The Jeffersons. I think I saw some of the Jeffersons. Okay. To get beautiful, you first have to get ugly. Thank you, Angel Cake. So, I'm supposed to leave this on for 15 minutes. I think either 15 minutes or until it starts to burn, whichever comes first. It's like having a mustache. It looks like camouflage. So, I don't really know. This is very bubbly. Starsky and Hutch. I remember watching that. Ugh. My brother's 6 years older than me, and so I kind of had a dislike for lots of shows that he watched because he controlled the TV. Like, I hated Star Trek. I still hate Star Trek. He used to watch Kung Fu Theater. Kung Fu, yeah. Either this thing is lopsided or my face is lopsided. This is a good time for people to join in. Partridge Family. It's like I know what it is, but I didn't actually watch it. I remember Alice. Leave It to Beaver. And what's funny is all the movies we watched that, like, later on I said, hey, we should watch this with the kids. And then, oh my gosh, I can't believe we watched this when we were kids. Oh yeah, the Monsters. Gilligan's Island. Oh, what about Night Court? I remember thinking Night Court was funny, but I haven't watched it in a long, long time. Yeah, I could wear this on Halloween. Now I have 2 more of these. I feel like I'm getting soap in my mouth. Oh my gosh, Carol Burnett is the best. I love her so much. So as a kid, when I watched Annie, I thought Miss Hannigan was just awful. Like, she is so evil. I hate her so much. And now, now she makes me laugh. Do I hear happiness? And the way she hits on Daddy Warbucks, that makes me laugh too. Green Acres. I never watched Green Acres. Oh yeah, I Love Lucy. Hi, Julie. And so the other day, my husband and I were telling our daughter, this is how things were when we were kids. We didn't have internet. If you had to write a paper on, oh, I love Laverne and Shirley. If we had to write a paper on something, we had to go to the school library, and then if we weren't done, then we had to go to the library in town, and you couldn't stay there very long because they closed at like 8 or 9. And sometimes you were lucky to find any information about what you, oh yes, microfiche. You were lucky to find any information about what you were actually doing. I said, let me tell you about the Dewey Decimal System and card catalog and all that stuff. And then I was telling her how booster seats didn't exist when I was a kid, and my sister and I, we sat on a phone book or the case for the 8 tracks. I just blew soap. And of course, we thought the 8-track case was better than the phone book. So if you got to sit on the 8-track case, it was a fun day. Or a good day. We would also sit in front with my mom. This was before they said, oh, the back seat is the safest. And we always fought over who got to sit in the middle seat because you could adjust the middle seat belt and make it really loose, which actually wasn't safe. I like how this is drooping and just making me look more attractive than ever. This is looking more and more like I look like my dad right now. Well, when we had my dad's 70th birthday party, it was like all mustache themed. Also, we were telling our daughter, I was telling her, I had a black and white TV, and there were like 3 channels, and we had to walk up to the TV and flip this switch back and forth. Like, people didn't have cell phones. Your friends had to get through your parents when they called you. If you were trying to get brave about calling a boy, you would know that, maybe his sister would answer, or who knows who. So one time there was this boy I wanted to call, and I kept dialing all of the numbers except for the last number. I did that for I don't know how long, and then I finally chickened out. Exactly, we were the remote control. Yeah, and we would come home from school and maybe watch a little TV and then go play outside. Like, we rode bikes all the time. We would pretend to be Charlie's Angels on motorcycles when we ride our bikes. And actually, when we first moved into my house in kindergarten, we didn't have a lawn yet. We just had a bunch of dirt in our yard, and so I took my bike over some sweet jumps. I keep blowing soap. Sorry. Every time I laugh. I loved chips. So when I was a kid, I really loved Punch. But watching it as an adult, I'm like, wow, Punch is really, he's really cocky. And how have I never noticed John's beautiful blue eyes and how he's much nicer than him? I also used to watch Dukes of Hazzard. And, oh, Incredible Hulk. So, my sister and I, so I'm less than 2 years older than her. Oh yeah, WKRP. So I am short and she's on the taller side. So as kids, we were the same height for a good while and pretty much like the same weight. And we used to carry each other. We're always picking each other up. And one night she fell asleep in front of the Incredible Hulk. And so I carried her to bed. And this is when I'm like, I don't know, 9, which made her like 7. And both of us, when we were in first grade, got surgery. We both had surgery for double hernias. And it's probably from carrying each other. This thing looks so funny. So I had a double hernia surgery in first grade, and then she got into first grade and she had it too. So that's hi DJ, yeah. So that's my theory, is that yeah, my sister and I both got hernias from carrying each other. Or maybe not, maybe it's just a genetic defect. I don't know. Thanks for coming, DJ. The mask is actually not, I don't feel any burning. I also don't know if it's actually gonna do anything. It could just be a big waste of money. I don't remember much about the WKRP episodes, except one time with the boss. He was having trouble with his blinds, and then I think they came crashing down, and he was like, well, dang it, what do you want? It was like a physical comedy. Oh, I used to watch Three's Company. Winter, you want me to take the mask off? Alright. So this is deep purifying. Deep cleaning, clarifying, toning, conditioning, and brightening. Okay, now you can see if this thing has done anything for my face. Oh, remember Bosom Buddies? Did you guys watch Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks? Alright, I'm gonna move this for a second. Sorry. I have to rinse. each other. Okay, I'm back. All right, is anyone talking about Bosom Buddies now? Oh, look, what a transformation. It did. DJ says, okay, she's gone now. We can talk about her. That's rude. Okay. If you're not familiar with Bosom Buddies, Tom Hanks and the other guy, who's also an actor, they both pretend to be women. So they are, they're men by day at their jobs, but they wanted to move into this women's building, apartment building, because the rent was cheaper. DJ, I'm totally kidding. They needed the cheaper rent, so they dress up like these women and call themselves Buffy and Hildy in order to move in there. So Tom Hanks, he's an artist. He finally gets the stuff in an art show. And I've looked so many times on YouTube for this clip, but these art critics come and they're saying really snooty things. And, oh, why is this painting called My Aunt Sally's Garden? And he says, and my face was already red. He says, because it's my Aunt Sally's garden. Oh. And there's all this abstract art where they're oohing and eyeing over it. And so Tom Hanks starts to lose it. And he's like always his funniest when he yells. I don't know why it's so hilarious when Tom Hanks yells, but it is. So there's this one painting where it's just a red circle on a white background. And so as he starts ranting at them about their criticism of his art, which is just a beautiful painting of his Aunt Sally's garden, he goes, okay, well, tell me what you like about this one. And oh, well, the lines and the texture, blah, blah, blah. And then he yells, it's the flag of Japan! And it's kind of like when Forrest Gump, when he says, something bit me. It's so dang funny, and I just want to show everyone, but I found a clip on YouTube many years ago, and then it disappeared, but yeah, it's hilarious. But, you know, some stuff you go back and watch and realize, ooh, this didn't age well. So, yeah, I would be curious to watch the show again. DJ, that's, well, I don't know. Maybe not back then. "21 Jump Street." That's another one of those where I don't actually remember any particular episodes. Hi, Javon. Oh yeah, I watched Happy Days sometimes. I think someone mentioned Alf earlier. The alien guy. Now, what's funny is with my brother usually having control of the TV when I was growing up, it made me hate a lot of the shows that he watched. But I got his taste in music. Oh, I loved Mork and Mindy. Yeah, I want to watch Mork and Mindy again. Nanu Nanu. Hi, Red Pill. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Oh, I wanted to. I had a friend give me. So I was at a birthday party and I won the movie Goonies. And I was thinking, oh, I should watch this with the kids. And there's so much stuff I forgot about. I think I watched it by myself first and decided, no. But I watched it as a kid. Oh yeah, Bewitched. Bewitched was weird and how many different Darrens did they have? It was always kind of weird when Darren was replaced. Oh yeah, I Dream of Jeannie. Every 4th of July, we used to light the smoke bombs, and then we would sing the I Dream of Jeannie song with the colorful smoke. Hi, Chev Ken. Chev Ken, my name is Sarah. And thank you. It should be an interesting birthday this year. Where did I put my wagon? Oh no. The towel fell on the wagon. It's probably completely destroyed now. Well, I should probably get back to my family in a bit. It's been almost an hour already. There's a British comedy called Miranda. I've never seen that. Thank you, Wolf. Have a good night or day or I'm gonna go make my kids do some cleaning because they're not gonna do it unless I sit there and make them. Oh, thanks, Chev Ken. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope the pandemic will finally be over soon. And I really hope the vaccine will work as we hope. My parents aren't going to let me in the house to hang out until I get my second dose, and not till a month after that. So I don't qualify yet. So it's going to be quite a long wait. But when the weather gets nice, we should be able to do some yard visits. So we're looking forward to that. Winter just made it a lot more difficult. Thank you, Julie. So my friend stopping by today, that really lifted my spirits. Oh. DJ, you need to check your email for your COVID test. Do you have symptoms? Yeah, my mom says that her arm is just sore. She's not having any other symptoms. Oh, good, DJ. Yay, negative. Okay, well, good night or good morning, everyone. Oh, you have to do tests twice a week? How fun for you. Oh, man. Okay, well, it's always good chatting with you. Thank you again for the super chats. And I'm going to try to make a video soon. Like, I have so many videos I want to make. It's just been very difficult to make them lately. Just when I think I'm about to make one, there is something major that happens lately. And I told one of my best friends, I'm like, can I go through one day without some sort of crisis? And then yesterday, I'm like, guess what happened now? Like, major stuff. So, Utah's gonna lift the mask mandate. Oh, God. Don't get me started on that. Thank you, Chevkin. Yeah, I will try my best to get a romance scammer video out soon. I definitely have material for that. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thanks so much for coming.